Hi, it's Dr. Ruth the Pain Doc, founder of Chronic Pain Rescue, an online telehealth practice dedicated to helping those who suffer from chronic pain to live pain-free or at least significantly pain-less lives and to get their lives back. Our topic today is a little different. We're calling it the healing power of the sun. And it's actually it's from excerpts from an excellent book I recommend by Annabelle Streets called 52 Ways to Walk. She's done a lot of research on walking in various conditions and ways, and it's a fascinating book. So just to put that out there. But in the early 20th century, the turn of the century, there were solariums throughout Europe, or also known as heliotherapy centers. They were very popular. People went there for healing. It was so popular that having a tan became not only associated with wealth, but associated with health. In 1903, Niels Rieberg-Finz won the Nobel Prize for his work with light therapy. He actually was able to heal himself of a debilitating metabolic disease that was supposed to have killed him by age 44. He also used his light therapy working with others, and other people were successfully cured of smallpox and lupus vulgaris, which is a type of TB. So we all know that exposure to the sun helps to activate the production of vitamin D in our skins, and vitamin D, of course, is important during growth, with the growth of our bones. So a deficiency of vitamin D growing up can be a problem for normal bone growth. But also as adults, vitamin D was found to be important during the COVID-19 pandemic. They found that low levels of vitamin D was associated with poorer recovery. So vitamin D appears to be crucial to our innate immune system. But vitamin D is not the only benefit of sunlight. Heart disease, high blood pressure, osteoporosis, several cancers, depression, dementia, multiple autoimmune diseases have been linked to a deficiency of sunshine. So vitamin D supplementation alone does not replace actual exposure to sun. Sunlight activates our T cells, which are vital components of our immune system. And sunlight also has a critical role in setting our circadian rhythm and moderating our production of melatonin, which again helps our sleep-wake cycle. A study in Lancet also affirms that sunlight triggers the production of serotonin, also called the feel-good hormone. So that song, Walk on the Sunny Side of the Street, has some significance, has some meaning. The increased amount of UV light, particularly UVB rays, is important. And walking at midday would be ideal if you want the most UVB rays of the day. That's at midday. So to avoid sunburn, if you're walking purely for the benefits of sunshine, you can limit walking to 10 or being outside 10 to 30 minutes and covering up afterwards. Depending on your skin type, your locale, time of day, and year, you can set a timer, the time that you'll have your skin exposed. You want to avoid walking in heavily polluted areas. They found that in those areas there's a decrease in UVB rays and also a risk of vitamin D deficiency. It's a decrease in vitamin D production in heavily polluted regions. Morning sunlight exposure helps with your circadian rhythm and helps you with nighttime sleep. And if you're concerned about exposure to the sun, then increase exposure gradually. In those solariums in the early 1900s, they would start in the morning with only 5 minutes of sunshine on their feet, and then gradually would increase the amount of exposure and the amount of time. Or you could use a mineral sunscreen, which is going to protect from harmful UV rays, but yet allow for the production of vitamin D and nitric oxide. If it's too bright out, certainly wear a wide brim hat or cap. All right. Just to end with this, the British surgeon and heliotherapist Henry Govan stated that sunlight is like a good champagne. It invigorates and stimulates. Indulged in to excess, it intoxicates and poisons. So that's what I had to share with you today. Feel free to put a comment if you found anything helpful in this, and I wish you well. Peace and blessings.